Hey friends, welcome back. So, let's talk about Kody Brown for a minute. Apparently, he likes his women shy and pretty. That's been his new take on Robyn ever since the other women left him. And he says it all the time, almost like he's hinting that if you're not shy, you're just not good enough for him. But here's the thing. I don't think he really means shy. I think what he's really after is someone submissive. And then, by calling Robyn pretty, he's also throwing shade at his ex-wives like they weren't pretty enough or aren't pretty now. Honestly, what a terrible thing to say. Meanwhile, Janelle and Mary's storyline this year revolved around trying to get the Coyote Pass deal done. Janelle often played mediator, relaying conversations between Kody and Mary. Mary, on the other hand, was often confused. Why couldn't Kody just talk to her directly? Somehow, all of this got twisted into this idea that Kody claimed Janelle was trying to push him into a backdoor deal, or that she wanted him to sell the property out from under Mary. And all this chatter surfaced right before the property sold. Here's where it gets tricky. No one ever mentioned the enda on camera until the very end, just before the sale closed. But during these conversations, there was one about the shy, pretty wife, aka Robyn. And that naturally brings up the bigger question on the tell-all. Is Robyn really submissive? Or is she just playing along? This topic has been floating around the family from the very start. Janelle noticed it immediately when she joined the family. She saw how Robyn would layer on the praise for Kody, like dripping compliments. He's such an amazing man, such a strong leader, the perfect patriarch. And here's the thing. Robyn joined Kody when the other women were exhausted by him. They weren't feeding his ego. Kody, naturally, needed someone who would. Robyn quickly figured out that if she played the damsel in distress, leaned into that submissive role, I need you to save me, protect me, and let him feel like the one in charge, she could get what she wanted. This is what I call differential submission. A big part of it is the kowtowing, lavishing praise on Kody, making him feel godlike, and letting him believe he's this all-powerful decision maker. And yes, she still does this today. So, when Mary and Janelle are asked about Robyn, whether she's submissive, and whether that's what Kody wants, the answer seems pretty clear. She is. And it works perfectly for him. Follow the rules, do what he says, don't get out of line. That's what he's looking for. Sure, there might be moments when she pushes back or stands her ground. But ultimately, Kody wants someone who will kowtow, someone who reinforces his power and authority. Now, just to be clear, kowtowing doesn't mean she's literally kneeling before him, though in theory it could. Here, it's about lavish praise, admiration, and letting him feel like the big, godly man in charge. And for those who doubt Robyn can be like this, she absolutely can. And I want to show you a few examples. So, here's a moment that really shows the lengths Robyn will go for Kody. When she finally found the man she was supposed to be with, she had to come clean. She went to him and said something like, "Look, I gave away my purity. Someone else took it from me. This was supposed to be yours, and I'm so sorry." And she framed it in this way. It wasn't just guilt or shame. It was about helping him be the best he could be, not about anything else. That's how she spins it. Loyalty, devotion, and making sure he feels respected. Robyn even changed her name to Robyn Alice Brown, another little marker of commitment. And you can imagine, with moments like this, emotions run high. Kody cries, she cries. It's dramatic, yes. But in his world, these gestures matter. Each wife is brown, and that's important to him. High maintenance? Maybe. But for Kody, it's worth it, because he gives back in his own way. Then there's the infamous gift moment. Everyone was excited about her gift for him, but her reaction was complicated. She didn't give that enthusiastic, "Oh wow, I needed this" response you might expect. She held back. And maybe that's because she understood Kody didn't truly care about the laptop itself. He just needed the gesture, the attention, the affirmation. And Robyn, being the one who knows him so well, managed that balance perfectly. She praised him, spoke on his behalf, shielded him from criticism, and even if he didn't like a gift, she'd say, "Yeah, I knew he wouldn't like that," reinforcing his image as the ultimate decision maker. This is classic kowtowing behavior. Robyn can absolutely play that role. Lavish praise, public displays of loyalty, dramatic remorse over stolen purity, all to show obedience, devotion, and submission to Kody. It's intense. Yes, her purity speech? Probably one of the most extreme displays of submission we've ever seen. But effective. Whether it's genuine or strategic, it gets her what she wants. And in polygamy, using submission this way, that's part of the game. Jen has even said Kody doesn't want a wife who pushes back or fights with him. He values nuance, someone who can read between the lines. And Robyn excels at that. But is her reading of nuance always accurate? Maybe not. Still, she understands the rules. Don't interrupt, don't challenge, don't bring up the kids during the apology tour. Kody sets the boundaries, and Robyn knows how to navigate them, reinforcing his control while keeping her own goals in play. Honestly, I have to say, I'm kind of glad Kody took accountability wait, what? And here's the thing. Robyn acts as though he actually took accountability for saying he didn't love the other wives. Let's be real. It mattered most to Robyn, not necessarily to the others. That's the lens she always sees things through. And yes, that's another example of how Robyn can be submissive. Now, during the season, Kody accused Janelle and Mary of playing girl games when it came to how they talked about Robyn. He said they were being petty, like mean girls or something. But to me, it's really just a way for Robyn to cast herself as the victim, so Kody can swoop in and rescue her. That conversation between Mary and Janelle, it wasn't really about Robyn at all. It was about Kody and how he weaponizes Robyn, putting her on a pedestal with lines like, "You're so shy and so pretty. You're my shy, pretty wife." Then, when the other wives respond, Kody calls it girl games and Robyn takes it personally. But the truth? Kody is the one making it personal. Sure, polygamy can create tensions and girl games, but everyone has the right to respond to what's being said, just like Robyn does. The difference is, Robyn would never challenge Kody by asking, "Did you really apologize? Did you really take accountability?" Because she knows that might backfire on her. Some of the sister wives, back and forth, it might look like jabs at each other. And yes, Kody sometimes calls names during negotiations, but that's a different story. Calling someone submissive? That's not an insult. It's just a trait. You're either submissive or you're not. Kody has said over and over that this is what he values in Robyn. And when he praises her loyalty, he's really praising her obedience. Submission isn't a negative, it's a reality in their relationship. Robyn submits to Kody, yes, but strategically, so long as it benefits her. And Kody? He obsesses over Robyn. He literally puts her on a pedestal, calling her a $3 million piece of art or a diesel jeans model, while fully aware he has 3 other wives, kids with them, and once valued them deeply. This isn't just flattery. It's his way of overcompensating for them leaving, making Robyn feel above the others. So when the other wives respond with what he calls girl games, he's essentially starting it himself. He labels her as his shy, submissive wife, and when Janelle makes a little joke or a petty comment in return, Kody spins it like an attack. He's the one who claims the other wives are brutal because they dare to have opinions or didn't kiss his ass. And let's be honest, when you've been married for decades, it's not the honeymoon phase anymore. You're not constantly fawning over each other. And not every opinion gets sugarcoated. But here's the thing. Kody wants to live in that honeymoon phase forever. And Robyn caters to it. She keeps fawning over him, submitting, praising him nonstop, because she knows as long as she does, he'll spoil her rotten. So, is she genuinely submissive? Or is this all a form of manipulation? Honestly, it doesn't really matter. The end result is the same. She's submitting to him as a means to an end. And let's be real, this isn't something every woman would do. No self-respecting woman would give up her dignity, her self-worth, and share a man with other women, especially when that man doesn't treat them well. Think about it. 4 women sharing the same man, the same home, the same intimate space. Kody goes from house to house, and, well, all those germs, the risks of infections, the complications, it's a messy, unhealthy situation. That's the reality of polygamy. And the women who left him, they realized they weren't standing up for themselves. They were settling for less. And now, they're out of it, refusing to endure that mess. Robyn, though? She stayed. She encourages him to keep being a polygamist, to expand the family, to keep the lifestyle going. If that isn't submission, I don't know what is. And let's be honest, what self-respecting woman would choose that? Competing with other women, giving up control, letting a man dictate so much of your life, it's not what most women would tolerate. Yes, Robyn is submissive. And when Janelle and Mary say it, when they say she kowtows to Kody, that's not name-calling, it's a fact. Kody creates the drama, but the reality is clear. Robyn is submissive. She admits she needs him financially, emotionally, for survival, for everything. Kody is essentially a god to her. And that's exactly the type of wife he wants. Someone who won't challenge him. I'm actually glad people are finally calling this out. They haven't done it before. They danced around it. But her submissiveness, her constant pandering and love-bombing of Kody, that's part of why the family blew up. The others weren't willing to play that game anymore. Her submission isn't just a personality trait. It's a key part of why the dynamic fell apart. So, what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell so you never miss a video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, besties!